Hi guys, so today I'm shooting the video from my kitchen and I hope it works. I placed the camera just next to the coffee machine, and even though I turned it off, it's still making little noises. So I hope you manage with whatever sound this video ends out with. So, but first things first, coffee. Yeah, so it's a lovely spring morning here, and I've been out of the city this morning. I went to a small woody area, like half an hour's drive from here, so I took the bus in the early morning hours, and I went for this gorgeous walk in this beautiful northern European forest in springtime, right? If you live in Europe, and especially in Northern Europe, you know what I'm talking about. And it's just crisp and serene and really gorgeous. And I needed to get out of the city. And I tried to shoot the video there, but it wasn't possible. So now I'm back in my kitchen, as I said, having more coffee, and I wanted to talk to you about my journey so far. So this is a status video after the first 3 months, and you know what I've realized and just what's been happening these 3 months. So a status or an evaluation. And the thing is, you might remember I started this channel 3 months back, right? When I decided to just quit all the systems, especially the financial systems supporting me, that being jobs, and also the welfare system here supporting you if you're unemployed. And I live in one of the countries on earth with the best welfare system, so I'm not complaining at all. I'm very, very grateful for the support system we have. It's just amazing. But I needed to be free, completely free of all, kind of systems or hamster wheels or boxes or demands, in order to really feel myself and where I want to go next, and how to. This whole journey is about creating a better life for myself, right? And how to do that. So it's been 3 months since I got all the financial links, those financial support, and I've just been living off my own money. And the idea was to come back to the system after 3 or 4 months. But I'm not ready to do that. I can't do that. It's like I've let this inner brave heart of mine out, right? And she's running around the hills with war paint, blue and white, and screaming freedom from the top of her lungs. And I'm not gonna get her back into that jail cell again, or that box again, right? I'm not. She's out there. I can't get her back in. So I have to follow that. And so I've decided to keep going the way I am as long as I can, which will probably be for a year, so a year more. And it's a really nice decision to give myself that. It's quite a gift, actually, to be able to give yourself a year and a half off the whole system, everything, and just be. So this is not just my journey to create a better life for myself. This is actually a year of freedom and just enjoying things, doing things that I enjoy, And I think that's how it started out. Everything was for fun, right? And just being curious and open about things. And then a week ago, I noticed that I was not feeling well, like mentally. And I was, like having this heavy energy. And I realized that it was because I turned all this into another system. Creating a YouTube channel, and this quest or this journey of just being me and just being free and trying to find out who I really am and what I really want in life. I actually managed to turn that into something, more like, the good old story of you have to make it, right? Making it. So I just, make it with the YouTube channel so I can become financially independent, or come up with all these schemes or ideas, or, thinking too much about extra sources of income, right? And definitely watching too many YouTube videos about how other people succeeded and how other people managed, and how 7 streams of income, and all that. So I kind of fell into that pattern, or I don't want to call it a trap, but it felt a bit like it's another system, a belief system, or a conviction that you have to make it with everything you do. You have to be a success, especially in financial terms, right? So by doing that, by starting to focus on how could I turn this into something that I could live off, I actually managed to take out all of the joy of it. So the focus was wrong. I shifted the focus to something this journey and this year is not about. And that's why I was feeling heavy, and sad and doubtful and things like that. And yeah, so I realized I had to get back to what this is really about. And that's, first of all, just being free and enjoying that, and doing things that I enjoy, build up joy in my life, like my drawings and my paintings, reading the newspaper, writing stories, reading books, all these things, going out into the woods, making videos too, right? Before I took the fun out of it, because I thought I had to crack the code of how to become a success on YouTube, which I don't. I just want to have fun with this. I just want to play around with it, enjoy editing and writing a script, writing about a topic, and all these good things that come with it. Also in terms of how I understand myself. It makes me wiser. It makes me realize things about myself and my past. All these videos that I've made, all these issues that I've addressed, and all these things that are coming up in my life as a cause of taking this time off. So that's what's been happening lately. Getting back to the zest of it, the juice of it, the real core. And there's no end purpose for this year. There's nothing in particular I need to accomplish or produce. I don't have to become more effective. I don't have to be more productive. I don't have to monetize everything. I just have to be and do things that I enjoy, and let that be my guide. And if something, a byproduct of that is money or an additional income, that would be great, but that is not the purpose of this. That is not the purpose of this journey. So status is, I realized that I had to get back on track, focusing on joy and freedom, which I think I started to manage. You know, I'm doing that. So everything is feeling good again. And I also realized after 3 months of this how much this is a healing journey. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know what I'm talking about, right? But this is a year of, you know, a journey of transformation, a year of transformation and healing. And actually it's about going back and unearthing, you know, excavating all these things that I buried a long time ago, finding the source of all the, you know, the patterns I have emotionally and in terms of my behavior and actions that hold me back, or that make me sad. So a healing journey. And it makes sense, right, that, you know, the whole idea of this year is to find out, you know, to live a life that's more in alignment with who I am. So a better life, to create a better life for myself. That's what I'm saying in almost every video. And in order to do that, I actually have to find out who I am. So to create a life that's more in alignment with who I am, I have to find out who I truly am. And it sounds obvious, right? But it isn't. It's actually difficult and hard work, because I realized there's so many belief systems, so many cultural programs, societal programs, conditioning you might call it, that you buy into. So I realized that many of the things I think I want are not really my desires or true wants. They're actually maybe somebody else's, or the culture I live in. So to remove that as well and find out what's truly underneath, right? To adjust the vision board, or change the scripting, or whatever you want to call it. And that's quite a wonderful adventure in and of itself. I think that's reason enough just to go on it, just to do it. But stasis is that I'm so happy I did this. I'm so happy I took out these first 3 months, and then found out that I have to continue. It's been one of the best things I ever did in my life. What I've, you know, done to myself, given myself, and it's, you know, it's brought me so many wonderful moments of, you know, creativity and painting and all that, and just dancing and being happy and feeling free, which is just so, I'm so grateful for that. I really think I might have forgotten just how good it felt like. So yeah, and that's the way I'm proceeding as well. I want to hold on to, or keep my focus on the joy and the light, you know, that it's not, it doesn't have to be, I don't want it to be heavy or something I ought to do, or, you know, I want this to be easy and light and joyful as it is now, and I want to continue with that. And then I'll see what happens, right? Maybe all these creative products will grow into something else. Maybe I should add that in many ways this journey actually started a long time before I started this channel. So it actually began in fall 2020, and then it kind of crystallized, or I don't know, just grew into the next phase, or, you know, went into the next level by by me deciding to skip all systems and just be totally free and live on my own and, you know, support myself. So the whole journey, I guess, kind of started in late August, maybe September last year, and it's just slowly been building and creating like strength and momentum, and it's just something I have to follow. So every day, I guess, is about tapping into what do I want to do now, and tapping into that feeling of being on the right track and just listening to what's the next right thing to do. And what can I give to myself today that's really lovely and puts a smile on my face and makes me feel light and happy and alive. Yeah, since this is an evaluation as well, I should probably also mention that it's been, you know, it's not all happy days and easy light days, and it's not all me being in my highest frequency, creating things all the time and painting from dawn to dusk. You know, I have days too where I'm you know, doubting everything and being in a lower mood or being lazy and, you know, binge watching Netflix or whatever too much. And but most of the time it's grace, and it's fun and light and good. And I think I'm learning from my mistakes or the, you know, the errors or things that happen that I don't quite know what to do with. But I don't want to turn it into, you know, it's not about becoming more effective. It's not that system or that belief or that story, right? It's just coming back to what makes me truly happy with, and, you know, why, and hang on to that. So of course there are, you know, bad days or less good days. Days that are also heavy because I'm dealing with some very personal stuff, as you might know from the other videos. It can be hard going back, looking at these things and reliving it and feeling it, even though it helps you. It helps you transform it, or you know, to understand it and live with it in a better way, right? So, but there are definitely so many good, better days than there are bad days, and it's so worth it, all of it. Yeah, I think now it's just starting to loop, right? But that's where I am now, and that's what I wanted to tell you, right? Because this channel is all about documenting my process. So that's the status after 3 months. Yeah, and I'll see you soon in another video. As always, take good care of yourself and have a great day. Bye.